Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another daily energy and guidance reading. And we're using the Blue Messiah reading cards by Nari Anastasia. And this is a timeless reading. Although today is March 23rd, whenever you see this video reading, it's meant for you to get the message. And you can use this as a 3 card, pick a card, 1, 2, or 3, or a blended reading with all 3 cards together. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers, the highest good of all. The first card, I'm going to take a card from the top. Second card, I'm going to take a card from the center. And last card, I'm going to take the bottom card. Okay, let's see what we have here. Well, we have number 6, Creative Spark. And I love, love, love the colors, the blues, the oranges, the green. It's just gorgeous. The artwork in these cards are really, really nice. And this card is telling us that every soul is creative at its core. The only barriers that stop creativity from flowing through you are the limitations of your mind, such as apprehension, fear, criticism, and judgment. This card represents the need to let go of any thoughts that stop you from exploring your true creative nature. Exploring your creativity is a wonderful way to witness the unfolding of the magnificent soul. Like a mirror, you delve into the deepest parts of your soul and better understand who you are, your journeys, blocks, strengths, and limitless creative potential. When you choose to be creative, you walk through your fears of not being good enough and break down the walls that have been stubbornly built over time. With every courageous step you take to explore your creative light, you gain greater clarity and insight into who you are, and you move closer to that creative, magnificent light inside you. The creator energy within you is realized, and you join others who are committed to a world filled with peace, love, and harmony. When you explore your creative light, you connect directly to Source. You open gateways of inspiration that ignite your inner child and connect you to your inner truth. Allow your imagination to run wild and authentically express the light of your creative soul. And, some of you may want to paint, write, dancing, singing. I express my creativity through my jewelry making, and I use the seasons to inspire the colors that I use in my jewelry. Like, for example, in the spring, I'm going to be using a lot of pastels, very pale pink, pale blue. In the summer, I use a lot of uh, like orange, a lot of bright sunny yellow, turquoise. And then, of course, in the fall, I'm more into the greens and browns. And then in the winter, well, the winter is a toss up. I like to use a lot of dark reds, garnet, sometimes deep sapphire blues as well. And I always use clear crystals throughout the entire year. But think of what you can do to release your creativity. Like I said, it could be, and maybe it could be cooking for some of you too. Cooking is very enjoyable as well. Writing, singing, dancing, however you feel your expressions are best expressed. And then we have card number 2, and it says faith. And how gorgeous is that? Okay, and this is card number 10, and the card reads, at each stage of our soul's evolutionary ladder into expanded consciousness, a leap of faith is needed. Taking that leap of faith within you is choosing to jump without the reassurance of a safety net. It is choosing to move forward regardless of whether there's absolute certainty that things will work out the way you wish. Taking that leap into the unknown requires great courage. It is about trusting spirit despite not knowing what lies before you. This card encourages you to let go and allow the universe to take care of you. Release any doubts and fears that may hold you back and have faith in yourself. Have faith in your choices, which are guided by the wisdom of your heart. We all travel up the mountain path, experiencing both adversities and joy. What separates the visionaries from the crowd is their courage to take that leap of faith. Many stand at the edge of the cliff with all of their dreams, visions, and desires, but out of fear, they stay at the cliff's edge. You were born to fly, dear one. By stepping out of your comfort zone and letting go of what was, you live your life to its fullest creative potential. Have faith and live your life fearlessly. That's right. Too many people are held back in fear, worried what if they don't succeed at whatever they're going to be taking a leap of faith on. You always learn from whatever happens, whether you make mistakes, whether you succeed, whether you fail. It's all a learning experience, so it's never a waste of time. And they keep saying leap of faith with this card, and I keep thinking of the fool's journey in tarot. And yeah, you just gotta go with the flow. As soon as we realize that, we don't have control over anything that's going on in this world, and the harder and tighter we grip onto things in our life, trying to control them, the more rigid and anxious and exhausted we become. So a lot of you out there, and including myself, have tried and tried to control so many things in our lives, only to realize that we really don't have control. And right now is the time of letting go. Do not worry about, what is up ahead. Whatever is meant for you to have, whatever's meant for you on this journey, you will have. It's all in divine timing and in divine order. So whatever it is you may be thinking about, take that leap of faith. This is the green light. And then the last card is Rainbow Body. How interesting is that? And this is card number 23. And these cards are just so very inspiring, all of them, between the artwork and the messages. This is an excellent deck. The rainbow body plays a big role in the evolution of human consciousness. It is humanity's highest ideal to achieve this light body state. It's only through the vibrational expression of the rainbow body that you can enter the doorway to a new world of light. To achieve the rainbow body is to transcend your conscious limitations. These may be found in the energy centers within you, the chakras. Each energy center holds valuable lessons such as self-worth, trust, courage, and forgiveness. When these lessons are understood and embraced, you're able to move through the rite of passage, otherwise known as transitioning. Maintaining a constant frequency of unconditional love and compassion is the key to activating your rainbow body. You can also elevate the vibrational radiance of your light body by eating natural, energizing foods that reflect the colors of the rainbow. And when I think of that, I think of, eating oranges, using a lot of lemons in cooking and, drinking. I think of green leafy vegetables. And, the colors of things really do have an effect on our vibration and on our emotions. You can't be sad or miserable when you're looking at something that's a bright, beautiful yellow color. So these things not only taste good, but they do raise your vibration. And yeah, and vibrating in an energy of love is very uplifting. It's a very light, positive vibration that's going to make you feel lighter. Whereas if you get into those negative, heavy energies and emotions, such as envy and greed and hatred and resentfulness, they just all drag you down. But when you're into feeling happy and you're feeling love and you're feeling inner peace, you just feel like your body is just so much lighter. And it also says here, dance with the wind of change and energize your body with your breath. And yeah, everything is changing. You might as well go with the flow instead of fighting against the current, because it's only going to exhaust you. And this world is going through so many changes. And it says to charge your light with the energy particles from the sun and take steps to move away from all that distracts you from the final quantum leap of consciousness. And if you could get outside each day to spend at least 10 minutes in the sun. And today's a pretty dreary day, and it's going to be snowing all day, so there's no chance of sun. But I'm sure in the upcoming week there is going to be, and I'm going to make it a priority to get out into the sunlight. We all need it. Not only does it give us vitamin D, but it also boosts our morale. It boosts our energy into such a positive vibration. It's just like an instant uplift. Already you have achieved so much on this journey, and your light is radiant. Spirit honors your determination, courage, and willingness to grow. So how gorgeous is this? And you know what I'm also thinking when they were mentioning the bright fruit and stuff like that. I mean, summer's just around the corner, and there's nothing better than going to like a farmer's market, or if you know someone who has a garden, or luckily if you could plant your own garden. I can't plant one here because I have too many wild animals. The food would not last. They eat my shrubs and flowers, so a garden would not be a good idea for me. But if you know anyone that has a garden, or fresh fruit. I do have a pear tree outside my home, and stuff like that is just so natural and just so, I don't know, there's just something about eating fresh vegetables and fresh fruit in the summer more than any other time of the year that just makes it so much more energetic to me. What a beautiful reading. And these all of these cards are linked to letting go and not being held back by your fear. Express your creativity. Have faith that wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, whatever direction you're going to be going in, just go with the flow. And things that are meant to be are going to be. Trust and have faith, even if you don't know what's up ahead. Just believe that things are going to work out. And of course, this rainbow body, feeling light and positive and having positive energy and happiness and love within you instead of the emotions that drag us down, like fear and anger and resentment. Catch yourself when you're thinking any kind of negative thoughts that is going to interfere with this rainbow body. And when you lift your thoughts and you lift your spirit, you're going to experience the lightness of this beautiful rainbow body. If you've enjoyed the reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.